You are required to have auto insurance when you drive. However, it can be a challenge to figure out exactly what kind of policy to purchase. There are so many options out there, it can be overwhelming. It isn't necessary to be intimidated. Reading these tips will help you begin learning more about auto insurance. Check rates with several auto insurance companies before choosing a policy. You will only get the best rate by shopping around. It is absolutely not true that sports cars necessarily have higher auto insurance premiums. However, only a few sports cars come with higher premiums. It may be worth making a quick call to your insurer to find out if the premiums are on type of car you want are affordable. Defensive driving courses can be a great and simple way to lower your insurance rates. Most car insurance providers offer different types of discounts if they know that you have taken these courses. Another advantage of having these is that you learn how to drive in a safe way. You can find any number of these classes at driving schools across the country. Look around online for courses offered in your area, or consider one that is offered on the internet. If you don't drive very much, you may be able to get a discount for low mileage from your insurer. In order to qualify for the discount you want, you are going to have to drive less than 7,500 miles in a given year. They also have commuter discounts you can look at if you take public transportation to work. In addition to coverage that is legally mandated, there are other types of insurance protection you may choose to add to your insurance portfolio. Though your premium rates may rise, you may find that these options are worth it. Uninsured motorist protection covers accidents that involve the other person leaving the scene or the other person not having insurance. When purchasing an insurance policy, consider paying it off up front. Many insurance agencies tack on a service charge if you want to pay in monthly installments. Begin saving your money now so that when it comes time to renew your policy, you can pay it all off in one payment. If a different insurance company has better rates, you should talk to your agent about them so that he or she can possibly get your current rate lowered. Quite often, your agent will decrease your current rate, just to keep your business. Take an inventory of all of them, and analyze whether you are eligible to save a bit of money. The difference in your bill once you apply the discounts can be staggering. When you are trying to figure out the type of coverage you should purchase, always consider the vehicle you drive. If your vehicle is older and has a low resale value, then the liability-only insurance policy might be all you need. Also consider the vehicle's theft rate. Take a look at comprehensive coverage if you fear that your car might be at risk. Take the time to reassess who you have listed on your policy at least once a year. If you are currently carrying someone on your policy who isn't using your vehicle, by removing them you will reduce your monthly payments. You should particularly remove teenagers from your insurance if they do not use the vehicle. Having them on your insurance significantly increases your premium. Research has shown that most daytime accidents are the result of senior drivers. You must remember this because this will affect car insurance rates. A ratio of consumer complaint statistics should be accessible for the major providers found in your state. You should be able to get a good idea of customer service by looking at a provider's claims versus customer complaints about those claims. While you are shopping around for car insurance policies, make sure to include property damage liability in your quotes. This will compensate the other driver for any property damage you cause in the course of an accident. The majority of states in the U.S. requires this liability. You can save money if you have coverage on property damage. Unless a claim is above $25,000, avoid filing costly lawsuits with attorneys. It is important to simply work with claims adjusters to settle on an agreement. An attorney is usually more hassle than they are worth. Without giving a valid reason, the insurance company can cancel coverage on you in the first 60-day period. Your insurance agent will look at your driving record to ensure you do not pose a liability. Getting your policy terminated will give you higher premiums in the long run. Becoming involved with professional organizations is a great way to receive discounts on your car insurance. If you hold membership with a professional organization, you may be able to receive discounts on your car insurance. Insurance companies are not all alike. If you don't like the quote you receive from one provider, check with a few of their competitors. If you've been thinking about adding aftermarket parts to your car, check with your insurance company to see if they will cover the damage of these parts. There are lots of cases where the insurance won't cover these additions. Deciding on auto insurance is not exactly simple. It is important to secure sufficient liability coverage, particularly if you own substantial assets. If you are responsible for the accident, the other person could take you to court for their medical bills beyond what your insurance covers. In the long run, having all the coverage you need will pay off. You might be able to save money on your car insurance by joining in on a group rate plan available through the company you work for. Most employers work with insurance companies to get lower group rates. You may qualify for a bigger discount if you've been working for your employer for a long time. Suggest options if there is not group plan available. They may follow your advice. The suggestions mentioned in this article are things which can aid you in becoming more knowledgeable about auto insurance. The more you learn about how auto insurance works, the less confusing it will be. When you understand it better, you will be in a better position in choosing what is right for you. Share this video and subscribe for more interesting auto insurance tips.